The Engine4 overall build quality, it is quite nice. This looks beautiful, at least to me. On the inside, it has silicone, nice and soft, good comfort. Dual dynamic driver, I believe, touch controls. This does LDAC, has gaming mode for low latency, 12.5 hours of battery life, 43 hours with the case, adaptive EQ, in-app EQ. Does not have noise cancellation, but I don't really use noise cancellation personally. I prefer passive noise cancellation. Overall, pretty solid features. How do these things sound? The bass is good. It is tucked, so kind of like dips and then comes back for the mids. But it's not bad. It sounds good. The mids are great. Personally, I quite like these. Not overly pushed in the upper mids. Nice. Really nice, because so many things are just pushed in the upper mids. The way it does the mid treble, it does kind of dip out, come back. You can fix that with the EQ if you wish, but me personally, it just makes for an easy listening. I'm personally sensitive to around that area. This dips out. I like it. I like it. Now, just to kind of keep in mind, with my true wireless graphs, it looks like they cut off early, but they don't. With the treble, these do reach further than the graph suggests. It's just that my MacBook Pro has some limitations, is what it is. Overall, though, this is a really solid tuning, and I think Soundpeats is on the right track. You can fit full-size foam tips in this. Sounds good. Stock. Don't really feel the need to EQ. If I do EQ it, I might fill the treble in a little bit, and I'll fill the bass tuck in a little bit. That's about it. Everything else is fine. Everything else is fine. Let's talk about some songs. Rage Against the Machines. It was pretty inoffensive to me. The bass tuck is there, so occasionally with kick drum and bass guitar, you do notice, it's hard to explain, but it's just like this lack of warmth in the lower mids and upper bass. Yeah, hard to explain. I have a video on it. You can go watch that if you wish. Alan Jackson sounded awesome, actually. This did really well with Alan Jackson, Alabama, and John Mayer. All of those, I didn't have much problem at all. Yeah, the bass tuck is there, but because it's not pushing the upper mids, it's one of those things that the bass tuck, though I don't like a bass tuck, if you're not pushing the upper mids too much, it doesn't bother me as much. If the upper mids are at a reasonable level, the bass tuck is, it's okay. It's fine, I guess. It's just, personally, I can do without it. But it has in-app EQ, so it's easy to fix that if you don't want that. Many people, they like the bass tuck. They like that it makes a cleaner sounding mid presentation. Overall, I think a lot of people will enjoy the tuning of this. It kind of sounds laid back, inoffensive. It's well tuned. It's well tuned. Yeah, John Mayer sounded awesome. I didn't have any problems with that at all. And Lecrae sounded good. So hip hop, actually really good. I quite like these for hip hop and rap. So did really well with a lot of music in my library. Yeah, there's a couple things I would change with the stock tuning, but there is EQ with the app and adaptive EQ, which for me, it just was like boost the bass. And I'm like, yeah, you got it, you know? So, yeah, I believe these are a reasonable price. I'm not 100% sure on the price yet, but from what I could see when I did a quick Google search, they seem reasonably priced. So overall, I think they're a good product. Yeah, LDAC, dual driver, sounds good. Lots of features, solid. If you have any questions for me, leave them in the comments down below. Like, comment, subscribe, and until next time.